You're listening to Reality Time of the Champion Sound, BigUpRadio.com. This is MC Typhoon, and I am so honored to be on the line with a man like Eek-A-Mouse. Eek-A-Mouse, thank you so much for taking the time to sit and talk to us, bro.
Then you come on early, long time when I play at Berkeley. Then you're short Berkeley, you come on live and live, bang ding ding, yo. What up?
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I'd like to first just start off, man, but tell us a little bit about, you know, I mean, you've been in this music for so long. Tell us a little bit about where you grew up and how you first got started in this music.
Yeah, I grew up in Kingston, you know. Lived in Trenton and stuff like that, you know, but went to school, went to college and stuff like that. And I started singing in school. I used to sing for the choir and stuff like that. And one day I was walking, God said, "Out, do your bang ding ding." And from that day, I've been ding ding and bang dinging. Yeah. Yeah.
Your first two tunes you did so early on in college, you know, My Father's Land and Creation. How did the first, you know, you get hooked up with the producer who was your math teacher? How did that get hooked up?
You know, well, see, they used to keep this stuff on the school, like when school going on holidays, they keep some treats, you know, and all the money goes to the soccer team or the girl guide teams or something like that, you know. So some are supposed to sing, some do poems, some do play, and I would sing, you know. And then the math teacher and the sports master said, "Okay, you're going to take him out to the studio." I did 2 songs on the Ripton Hylton, and he come on the label, you know, for a while, you know, and I was just singing just like normal, you know. And then about one day, about 1979, I would change my style by, you know, so I did my bang ding ding, and my friends liked it, you know, and that was that. Yeah.
Over your seamless career, man, over your seemingly timeless career, man, you work with so many producers, you know. You've had like Joe Gibbs and Linval Thompson and Jumbo Laws, man. Who do you think or what do you think has had the most profound effect or influence on your career?
Well, I think each one was different, you know. And each one coming at a different time, you know. And it was Jumbo Laws that gave me my first break, you know. Yeah, and that was it, you know. Yeah, and I'm honored for that. Yeah, you know, bang ding ding. All right, Berkeley.
You know, to be honest with you, the last time I saw you in Berkeley was when I was maybe 14 years old and you performed at the Omni, which was years ago.
Yeah.
The Omni doesn't even exist anymore. When was the last time you came to Berkeley?
Last time I was in Berkeley. When I played Scars at the Berkeley Square, I mean, about 20 years ago. Or something like that, I think so. Yeah. I'm playing Berkeley for a while, you know? Yeah.
And through your, you know, you've been around the globe so many times, you've probably performed it in dang near every country, you know, on the globe.
Yeah.
How has Northern California received you overall? Like when you come to Northern California, what's the reception like?
Well, you know, the reception is nice, you know, and like, you know, people have known me for a long time, you know, and the California vibes, like Jamaica, you know, hot sunshine, good people, nice beaches, and a good meet and greet, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes, you know? Yeah.
You know, another question I want to ask you, man, is when you first started out, you know, the style, the dancehall style was more of like a bubblers, nice up to dance style. Whereas now, you know, a lot of the vibe is kind of the, you know, the bad boy, the gun talk sound. You know, what are your thoughts on like some of the evolution of reggae, of dancehall?
Yeah, well,
how is it different from when you started? You know, the original Eek-A-Mouse to now.
Yeah, I mean, it's different because the beat has changed slightly, and then lyrics kind of get more rough and disturbing, you know, because that some people like, they hate groups of people, you know, and they want to shoot people and stuff like that, you know, and they can't work with music, you know. They hate lesbian, they hate gay, they want to kill their body, they want to burn their Rome. Reggae music, you know, it's all about peace and love, you know. And you can't talk about Rastafari and you want to burn the world down, you know, it don't make sense. So, you know, like they got some little rude lyrics, I don't like them, you know, but it's cool, not for me though. Yeah, bang ding ding.
Yeah. So, Eek-A-Mouse, tell us about some of the projects, your current projects. I understand that, you're pushing your new album now. Can you tell the people about what's going on right now for Eek-A-Mouse?
Yeah, I just finished up a lot of songs, about 40 songs in Europe, but I got stuff coming on too, some mouse stuff, unique stuff, theatrical stuff, bang ding ding stuff, Yeah, mouse style.
Yeah.
We're on the racetrack right now, watching the horses, Hollywood Park.
Also, tell us that. Hey, there's a story behind the Eek-A-Mouse name, right? You at the racetrack now. Tell us a little bit about where the Eek-A-Mouse name comes from. Let's put that down.
Yeah, my racehorse named Eek-A-Mouse. Back in the days, I used to bet the horse in Eek-A-Mouse. And every time I bet, the horse always lose for several times. So one day, I was broke, didn't have the money, and the horse win a long shot. And my friend started calling me Eek-A-Mouse because of the bet. So, next time the horse run again, I said, I'm going to bet an Eek-A-Mouse. And you won again? My friend still calling me Eek-A-Mouse. And in Jamaica, if you don't like a nickname, you just don't respond to it,
Uh-huh.
And then next time, I was supposed to bet on the horse, and the horse retire. So, I like horses,
Yeah.
Yeah, when I come to Berkeley, I'm going to go to the
Golden Gate Field?
Yeah. I'll go to Golden Gate Park Field.
Yeah, we'll take it. Let's go.
You come out, bang ding ding. Biggest shot in the world. The folks is lucky. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So Eek-A-Mouse is totally as original as your name is, and as original, your sound must be the most identifiable. In all of this reggae music. Tell us a little bit about. Tell us about.
No one can imitate, duplicate, imitate the mouse. Okay, what that mean? Yeah, Berkeley, coming soon. Banding the Beyond Green.
Yeah. Hey,
B-I-O-G, Beyond Green.
Talk about the herb tunes. Like a lot of the government structure, they want to come and persecute. Growing the herbs and doing that. Like, what do you think about just the proliferation of the herb music and to let people know that it's a spiritual thing?
First of all, reggae music is identified Rasta and weed and stuff like that. But then again, if you want the herb to be free, you make sure that you vote for Eek-A-Mouse, you're the governor of California. Yes, sir. And then again, the weed is also for medicinal purposes, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Part 215, G13, bang ding ding. Yeah, Dr. Eek-A-Mouse. This squad is bang ding ding. Yes, sir.
So Eka, last but not least, man, where can the people go and find you? Find your current stuff, find your current music, maybe where you're touring next.
Any store in town, but any store in town, you got mouse all around, Mouse in everybody's house.
What about a website, a page, or something like that?
A website, I got it, www.experience.com, stuff like that, Yeah. But check me out.
So
I'm gonna tell you some cheese, bang ding ding.
So last but not least, Eek-A-Mouse, this is an international show. And I know you are truly an international man. You want to say anything to the international community?
Yes, it's Eek-A-Mouse, reality. This is not reality, this is reggae music internationally. I'm the hero that speak, E-K-Dash. I'm a hero, she dash me, banding smoke the wheel. Part 215, American need the wheel. Become a Berkeley, banding, California, banding. Eek-A-Mouse, sure.
This is Typhoon. So blessed and honored to be on the phone with the legendary Foundation Eek-A-Mouse. Eka, thank you so much for taking the time to sit and talk with me, huh?
Yeah, God bless America and weed. Yeah, all right.
Yes.
You are watching Scratch TV channel on YouTube.com.